Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
We are taking pride in outstanding performance. We are encouraging and recognizing innovation. We are committed to continuously doing things better, with enhanced services coming soon. Yes, we are here for you. Check us out today for your financial need. GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
This is the GBN television news from Monday, June 7th, 2021. I'm Chrislyn, Lashington. In the headline, St. David's man complains to police about $150 death. A woman is killed over the funds a few hours later. Rubis promises full investigation into fiery death at Grand Mall Terminal. Tamika Gilbert awarded by the Queen for her exceptional voluntary service. Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority to commission new landfill at Perseverance. In around the globe, the United States issues warning against all travel to Haiti. Wild elephants cause chaos in China. Coming up in sports, fully vaccinated fans will be allowed at the Grenada-Montserrat match on Tuesday. Details right after this message.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Good evening. This is GBN's news at 7. Grenada's homicide-free streak for the year 2021 came to an end on Monday morning after a brutal stabbing incident in the south of mainland Grenada. One woman is dead while a man remains in police custody.
It's been over 18 years since the Royal Grenada Police Force recorded a first homicide so far down in the year. Words coming from the head of the Community Relations Department, Superintendent Vanny Kerwin, as he addressed a press conference on the slaying of Lindy Skinner Moraine, a food vendor of Jean Anglais St. George, on Monday morning. According to Superintendent Kerwin, preliminary investigations revealed that the accused, Calvin Frank, reported to police at South St. George Police Station that the victim owed him $150 and requested police assistance. What transpired next was unexpected.
Sadly, at about 9:15 this morning, we have recorded our first homicide for 2021. Unfortunately and regrettably, Lindy Skinner Moraine, a food vendor of Jean Anglais St. George's, has died. Accuser for death is Calvin Frank, a 33-year-old of Bailey's Bacolet in St. David's. Our early investigation revealed that the accused has made a report to the South St. George Police Station prior to the incident this morning. The report revealed a sum of money that was owing to him by the deceased. The police at South St. George responded to his report, and an arrangement was made that a small sum be paid this afternoon. The police satisfied that the matter was properly handled and have left the scene. Subsequently, Mr. Frank is alleged to have used a knife and inflicted several stab wounds to the body of the victim. He was taken to the hospital for medical attention to his hands for wounds that he sustained, and he is now in police custody assisting police with the investigations.
A witness who did not wish to appear on camera relayed to GBN details of what was observed during the fatal altercation.
This morning, I heard screams, and then I came out and I saw the daughter in the road with her panty and bra bawling. Oh, the guys dealing with her, stabbing her mother and stuff like that. You know, help her. But the mother was still breathing. She said the guy cut the mother throat and started choking the mother and thing. And then she kept asking if her mother was breathing and thing. But we keep telling her, yes, her mother's breathing. I saw him with a knife, and then that's when I called the police, because that was more than a fight. So it was more than a fight. The ambulance came, they pronounced her dead, which is sad, and the daughter had CXC, you know, in a couple of weeks and things. So like she can't function, and this is sad. Police came for him. Apparently I heard he called the police, and then he put his hand behind his back, and then the police went with him. But I told the police that to deal with him worse than that, because you don't do things like that, especially murder and thing, you know.
A neighbor and friend of the deceased recalled how Lindy treated him during the short time that he knew her.
I know Lindy from January the 12th to this date, not much. She was the best friend I ever had. I came out of prison. I wasn't here when she rented the place from her landlord. But everybody in the community tell her, be careful with me, stay away from me. She said the best thing happened to me, Hayden, is you. The only friend I have. If I'm hungry, I go buy Lindy, I get food. A good person.
Reports are that the daughter of the deceased, who was sitting CSEC exams this year, was also stabbed during the altercation. She received medical attention at the General Hospital and was discharged. Superintendent Kerwin has appealed to members of the public to exercise a level of tolerance, even in situations requiring police assistance.
One day that is, considered as senseless as this one might be considered is really unacceptable by our standards. So we're asking that matters be resolved in an amicable way. We're asking for tolerance. There are other ways to resolve matters other than with violence. If only we talk to each other and get the help that we need and get people involved, I am sure that these violent tendencies will disappear.
For GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
The sad news continue. The Murray and Lawrence families were sent into mourning following the tragic death of welder Loxley Murray of Rucane, St. David. On Saturday, GBN rushed to the Grand Mall area after receiving reports of an explosion that led to the loss of life for one individual. Gerard Joseph has the details.
A heartbroken father staggered to his knees as he and the common-law spouse of the deceased identified the body of Loxley Murray. The family members had already begun congregating on the scene at the Grand Mall terminal as GBN arrived after receiving reports of a death resulting from an explosion in the area. Details on what transpired remain sketchy. However, family members did confirm that the deceased suffered severe burns to various parts of his body. Reports say he was welding a section of the truck when the explosion occurred.
Well, I was on a job and I get a phone call and tell me, he was welding and the thing broke with it.
His father, Lawrence Murray, describes his son as a very quiet, nice young man. His mother, Bonnet Murray, lamented the fact that he died on the birthday of his twin sons.
Father called me and tell me sad news, call Lloyden. So when he said call Lloyden, I said, what happened to Loxley? I tell you sad news, call Lloyden. Well, I go in the bathroom one time and I start to cry. I said, well, something happened to Loxley, They say, just call Lloyden. And then the next brother say, why you thinking you don't know what happened? But since I say call Lloyden, he would have said call Loxley because Loxley have a bigger transport, So I say, well, something sad. I say, I hope Loxley not dead. I say, even though he born, but I hope, But knowing when they call back and they say, he died. No, the man who used to work with called and said, if the police call. I said, no, I don't know, because I was crying and the brother said, yes, the police call and they're waiting on the doctor. So I waiting on the doctor, then I know that he died.
I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Meanwhile, Charles Archer, country representative for Rubis West Indies Limited, on Monday assured the public that the incident is under investigation and that the Grand Mall terminal has been thoroughly checked and safely secured following what the company referred to as an isolated incident.
The statement issued by the company reads, and I quote, "At approximately 11 a.m. on Saturday, 5th June 2021, an explosion occurred at our Grand Mall terminal in Grenada whilst welding work was being performed on a fuel tanker. This explosion sadly resulted in the unfortunate death of one of our contractors, Loxley Murray. We wish to express our deepest condolences to the family of Mr. Murray and assure the public that we are investigating this very serious incident. Our local and regional teams are working very closely with the Grenadian authorities to quickly establish the details and cause of the explosion. Safety is our number one priority at Rubis, and we wish to reassure residents that our Grand Mall terminal has been thoroughly checked and safely secured following this isolated incident. We are devastated by this tragic loss of life. We will provide further updates as soon as additional information becomes available. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Update on road fatalities. The RGPF is awaiting the directive of the Department of Public Prosecution as to the way forward and if any charges will be made against anyone involved in the 2 road fatalities recorded in Grenada for 2021. Superintendent Vannie Kerwin of the Community Relations Department made the announcement on Monday.
We have had 2 fatalities, 2 fatal accidents that we are awaiting response from the DPP for, and I want to take the opportunity to say to the Grenadian public how this process works. The police conduct investigation into fatal accidents and in fact into all crimes, and then those files are submitted to the Director of Public Prosecution's office so that he can determine if or who is charged and for what. Those files are with the Director of Public Prosecution. We are awaiting a response from him as to the direction that we need to take in these matters. As soon as we receive information from the Director of Public Prosecution, whatever directive he gave are going to be carried out by the RGPF. So whether anyone going to be charged or not, that will be determined by the DPP's office. And when we have that directive and that information, we will act on it accordingly.
Michael Williams lost his life 2 weeks after meeting in an accident on February 14th on the Morris Bishop Highway after his car collided with another vehicle. Subsequent to that accident, a senior resident of Tempe St. George was struck and killed by a vehicle on Friday, April 30th by another resident in Tempe. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. This is GBN News at 7. Stay with us. More to come.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Now is the time to treat yourself to a new Samsung A7 tablet for free. You heard me, free. Simply add your postpaid mobile plan to your new or existing all-in or all-in plus bundle and get a free Samsung A7 tablet. Now that's a real treat. So sign up today and add your postpaid plan to your home services to get your free tablet. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
1, 2, 3. Happy Father's Day!
Sunday, June 20th. Get ready for a special Father's Day edition of YT Virtual Bingo. We're giving away a whole lot of money, up to $10,000 to be won. And tickets cost just $8. 5 lucky fathers will win a special cash prize. You know the deal. If you're in Grenada, tickets are available at gotofet.com or from numerous box offices island-wide. If you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofet.com. So, get your tickets now and enjoy all the fun and excitement online. Sunday, June 20th. Get ready for a special Father's Day edition of Waggy Team Virtual Bingo. The new way to play bingo.
If it's tech, we got it. If it's an appliance, we've got that too. Dad, if you want it, you should get it this Father's Day at Quartz. Quartz has unbeatable prices, up to 30% off selected products. So whatever you want, you should get it. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Hubbard's big promotion is back. Live free for 1 year. Spend $50 or more in any Hubbard's department and receive a chance to win big prizes every month. Property or vehicle insurance for 1 year. Free internet, cable and data for 1 year. Free fuel for 1 year. Free cooking gas for 1 year. Free electricity for 1 year. Free drinks for 1 year. Extra cash account and the big free groceries for 1 year. Promotion runs from April 1st to September 30th, 2021. Live free for 1 year with Hubbard's in association with Solgas, Flow, Grenadian General Insurance, Carib Brewery, Coca-Cola, Grenada Bottling Company, Grenlec, Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Dutch Lady Milk, Promo, Danny and Supreme. Terms and conditions apply.
The safety and security of your information is always important to us. Ariza now offers chip cards, also known as EMV cards, which provide enhanced security for your purchases and are globally accepted. The new Ariza Credit Union Visa International Debit Card continues to have the traditional magnetic stripe with the additional security feature of a chip and can now be used at both chip and traditional magnetic stripe terminals. For your added protection, always keep your PIN private and store your chip card safely in a RFID pouch. Visit arizacu.com to learn more on how to protect your account information. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
Open borders with the right precautions will keep us safe and lead us to the successful rejuvenation of our tourist industry. Because when we come together as a country, we all win.
I did it for my co-workers.
I did it for my granny.
What's up? I did it for my neighbor.
I did it for my business.
Help us help Grenada.
I did it for myself and my family. Get vaccinated.
Together, we can defeat COVID-19. Get vaccinated.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II has recognized a Grenadian volunteer with the Commonwealth Points of Light Award. Tamika Gilbert awarded for her exceptional voluntary service helping families affected by the coronavirus pandemic. We get details in this report.
My heart is overflowing with gratitude for such a recognition. The past year has been an overall heartwarming experience for me. What started out as a simple response to a need for food and help during the lockdown period has now grown into the TAG Foundation, which is now giving help however and whenever we can, the true essence of the art of giving.
This is how Tamika Gilbert responded as GBN sought to find out how she felt when she got the news. Tamika created the Art of Giving charitable foundation in April 2020 following the coronavirus outbreak to encourage people to donate care and relief items to help vulnerable members of society during the pandemic. She has been spurred on by this award and hopes to inspire the true art of giving among Grenadians.
It is my hope that as a Point of Light awardee, I am able to ignite a new era of human giving here in Grenada. Every Grenadian should recognize that as human beings, we have a responsibility to help those in need, to really do whatever we can to try and improve the lives of our fellow Grenadians. I must say that I have to give credit to the tag team of volunteers and the donors whose generosity really is the reason why I'm getting this award today. Without them, I definitely couldn't do all that I've done in the past year. I look forward to their continued support and the support of others, and look out for what TAG has in store for the future.
So far, over 200 families have been supported, and the foundation also distributed emergency supplies further afield to people affected by the recent volcanic eruption in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. By sharing these stories of service, the Commonwealth Points of Light Awards celebrate inspirational acts of volunteering across the Commonwealth and help inspire others to make their contribution to tackling some of the greatest social challenges of our time. Dr. Clinton Lewis and Mr. George Francis were also awarded the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire for services to humanity as part of the Queen's Birthday Honour List for 2021. Evans Goodin and Leonard Joy Peters for services to agriculture were awarded the British Empire Medal. Agriculture Senator Roderick St. Clair has since congratulated the farmers. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Such great work, ladies. Congratulations. It was a career day at D&D Preschool and Daycare last Friday. Students were all attired in the outfits matching their career choice. Chrislyn John was there and has this report.
You will serve and protect.
It was the final career day activity for some preschool students at D&D Preschool and Daycare in Calvini, St. George. As they prepare to enter primary education, students showcased their career choice on Friday for the final time. The careers varied. However, being a doctor was the career of choice among many. Here's why these careers were chosen.
I like to dance, and that's why I want to be a ballerina. I like to dance and entertain people. Very nice. To catch bad guy. To help people. To have a kinetic bicycle.
Police officers attached to the South St. George Police Station and a fireman were present to provide tips on becoming a successful police officer.
To be a police, or if you want to be a teacher, or you want to be a nurse, or nearly any one of those professions you're dressed with, a fireman, prison officer, you should not give any trouble where the police have to arrest you or charge you. You know why? Because you would have a conviction and you would not be enlisted or enrolled in your profession. And we don't want that. And if you have a career in mind as you so desire to be, and you keep it in mind, taking into consideration of behaving as a good boy or as a good girl, you would eventually be that police officer, that nurse, that mailman, that sergeant, and that teacher.
Teacher at the institution, Teacher Neela, also explained what the different careers entailed. Chrislyn John, GBN.
Adorable. The Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority will soon commission a new landfill at Perseverance, St. George. Details in this report.
The lone landfill on the island is said to have reached its limits in terms of the amount of waste accumulated at the site over the years. Sourcing of an alternative landfill site once proved a challenge. $12 million have been invested in a new landfill at Perseverance St. George. Lands were secured in that area, which will keep operations at the facility. This new landfill is expected to divert waste away from the Perseverance landfill. General Manager at the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority, Lyndon Robertson, says they had hoped to be functional by March end. However, due to challenges experienced, this should come to fruition by August end.
And that landfill, once commissioned, we would be sending all the waste to be deposited in that area. We are hoping that by that time we would start separation and resource recovery in order to extend the lifespan. At the current generation rate of waste, we expect to have about 5 years. So it is therefore necessary that we recover or recycle as much as we could.
The General Manager says they are working towards a set period. He further explained.
We have a target that by 2030 or between 2030 and 2035 to recycle about 80% of the waste that come to our facility. So that is in the works. We establish a unit that would look at resource recovery as part of a major component of our operation. And we are hoping to extend the lifespan of that facility as long as possible, because alternate sites is something that very, very limited. In fact, may not be possible right now.
Household and domestic waste continues to be the largest category of the total waste stream arriving at Perseverance, followed by papers and plastic. The investment was made possible by the government of Grenada through a loan from the Caribbean Development Bank. Meanwhile, the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, has issued a smoke advisory to motorists in the Perseverance area. Motorists traveling along the Perseverance Road are asked to exercise extra caution due to reduced visibility caused by smoke from the burning dump site. Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority is working together with the fire department to bring the fire under control and apologizes for any inconvenience this may cause. Chrislyn John, GBN News.
80% recycling is a good target. I really hope we get there. And now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Trellona Charles has been looking around the platforms.
This is Social Buzz, where we shine a light on the thoughts and concerns of our online audience. Bus operators in the town of St. George complained last week that the public toilet facilities at the bus terminal had been closed for days without any indication as to when it will be reopened.
Since last year, the urine part of it was backing up, and this year, everything just had to back up. What we asking the authority to do is to put 2 disposable, that's right. They could put 2 inside it because senior people come in and asking for a washroom and they have to leave and go. They cannot use it. So the authority seems to me that they just close it down and then trying to fix it. It's affecting me very bad because sometimes we have to leave here and go along to the mall. We have to leave up here and go down to the mall. So it's time for them to come and fix that.
Our online audience gave their opinions on the situation. Simone commented, "Communication is really poor in this place. Probably meet with the president of each bus association to inform them so they can pass on the information to others. Better yet, put a sign so everyone will know what's happening and how to maneuver themselves. Other alternatives can also be provided in the meantime as well. Why do things have to be so complicated?" Donna added the bus terminal closes at a certain hour at night. So why doesn't the health minister and his ministry have the maintenance team working at nights to rectify this problem before it becomes a bigger problem? Maybe the septic system needs to be pumped out in order for the toilet backing up to stop. But again, that's not the priorities at the moment because it isn't affecting those in the upper side of the cabinet where the ministers sit. Darrell wrote, "It seems a matter of total disrespect. If the toilet facilities need work, then you must provide an alternative, even portable ones like at events, but also a notice saying how long they will be out of order." And Humphrey commented, "It is not fair to the bus drivers, nor the passengers, nor the general public to have the main toilet facilities out of use because of problems. It's bad enough that the public has to be charged a fee just to relieve themselves. The public regulation is for the citizens not to urinate in an exposed place, but what choice is the government giving the public if they don't take care of priority issues like the public bathroom? I'm raising this issue especially for the elderly because some of them need those facilities more. This is not the way that Grenada can progress if there is such simple neglect." That's it for tonight's Social Buzz. If you would like to have your thoughts and concerns shared, be sure to comment on GBN's Facebook page.
From the thought process to the visual impact, it's time to take a peek through the GBN Eyesore lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN Eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Our eyesore reporter tonight submitted video footage of a vehicular accident that occurred along the Westerhall Main Road on Saturday. Though no serious injuries were reported, both vehicles appear badly damaged. We encourage motorists to exercise due care and attention when traversing the roads. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still ahead, Police Boys Club launched at the St. Teresa's RC School. This is News at 7.
Open borders with the right precautions will keep us safe and lead us to the successful rejuvenation of our tourist industry. Because when we come together as a country, we all win.
I did it for my co-workers.
I did it for my granny.
What's up? I did it for my neighbor.
I did it for my business.
Help us help Grenada.
I did it for myself and my family. Get vaccinated.
Together, we can defeat COVID-19. Get vaccinated.
Rhythm coconut, rum lemon, passion fruit, sorrel, even the exotic spicy rum.
Ah, the flavored rums of Grenada Distillers Limited.
Class codes?
Yes, girl. They are all produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited in Woodlands. You know, all their rums are world-class and internationally acclaimed, winners of numerous gold medals.
The spicy rum.
Grenada's #1 rum. We drink it on sport. Add a little flavor to your life.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey Daisy.
Yeah?
Boy in line, boy, your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. Plumbing fixtures, cutting and grinding discs, PVC glue, drywall screws, and power saw blades. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our two convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
Introducing Color by Sissons. 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 Color by Sissons.
Montreal, it's time to line virtually one more time. Gemma Rayburn Baines here for Spice Island Cultural Festival, a celebration of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. This summer's festival is a celebration of life with food, fashion, music, and culture. Join us online Saturday, July 10th, 3 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube at Spice Island Cultural Festival. Info, spiceislandculturalday.com.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Now is the time to treat yourself to a new Samsung A7 tablet for free. You heard me, free. Simply add your postpaid mobile plan to your new or existing all-in or all-in plus bundle and get a free Samsung A7 tablet. Now that's a real treat. So sign up today and add your postpaid plan to your home services to get your free tablet. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenadians in Canada are preparing for an event that will promote the country's culture, music, and food. The event will be held on the 10th of July virtually for the second time. The Spice Isle Cultural Festival is held annually for the past 4 years. Well, has been held annually. President of the Spice Island Cultural Festival, Byron Cameron, spoke about the event.
The event of the prime, it's a 4-hour festival.
Right.
A 4-hour activity. So So we have 3 artists, local artists from Grenada. We have everything spaced out within the hours. After that, we'll follow all the activities. We'll have all the different acts. We have local activities. I don't have the schedule in front of me, but everything has been prepared, you know, and we go right along until we get to the culmination, to the end, which we end with a half-an-hour party scene, basically.
Cameron says that keeping the Grenadian culture alive is important, especially when living in a country that has a diverse culture.
Well, we live in a really large multicultural society, right? And we have people from, you could find people from all over the world in this one city that I live in here. And it's very important. The government here also encouraged that.
Okay.
So it's very important to showcase what it is that we present in Grenada. You know? So we, in that capacity, is basically showcasing what is ours in a diverse society like Canada.
The president was speaking on GBN's mid-morning buzz. I know a few entertainers and fashion designers who are gearing up for that festival. Moving ahead, Friday saw the launch of the Police Boys Club at the St. Teresa's RC School in Vincent, St. David. This initiative was spearheaded by officers attached to the St. David Police Station. Officer Williams is head of the Police Boys Club program.
You know that Royal Grenada Police Force have taken interest in terms of probably fostering with the community and the community policing aspect. And this is one of the definitely initiatives that that's out there that we are using to kind of foster that relationship with the community and the police force. I think it's wise that we're using that level of initiative in terms of the school, having the Police Boys Club to kind of originally start at level there.
The profession, which has once been a male-dominated field, is seeing the inclusion of more females lately.
In the society, have taken a different tone of things. If you look generally, you see that before, boys were definitely dominant in doing everything. Right now, you realize there is a co-partnership with the girls in particular. They are both definitely doing the same level of skills and probably style of work as boys. So I think it's wise that we give them the fair opportunity to definitely work along together with one of them, instead of just having uneven sex.
The officer explained that they do have plans for both indoor lectures and outdoor activities, educational field trips, hikes, among others. The La Luna Resort has collaborated with 16 local and international artists in a project that showcases art in a new and interesting way. Trellona Charles has the details.
The La Luna Resort has dedicated over an acre of beachfront land to the art displays of an initial 16 local and international artists in a natural environment referred to as the Enchanted Forest. This as the La Luna Resort is completing its latest project, the Enchanted Forest and Art Studio, which experiments with the connection between art and hospitality. The new project will include a new food and beverage venue, which will feature diverse street cuisine in the ambience of live and DJ music events. Upon completion, the venue will also be available for booking private events. After being delayed for over a year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the project is now slated to be completed in August 2021. The project aims to showcase the value of art in all its forms by providing intimate and unique experiences for visitors to meet the artists, learn about their work, and be inspired by their practice. The idea behind the La Luna Art Project was born out of a desire by the owners to bring together a community of artists, chefs, musicians, DJs, and creative people who, throughout the engagement, will explore new and older traditions and techniques and share them with guests and friends for a magical creative experience. La Luna Resort remained one of the few open hotels on the island in the aftermath of the COVID-19 lockdown in the first half of 2020. 2020. Despite the challenges of that period, owner Bernardo Bertucci stated that, and I quote, "The difficult decision was made to stay open and enact all necessary safety protocols in spite of dwindling revenue, so as to ensure that all staff remained employed and able to support their families, even if some had to accept a reduction in hours worked." Unquote. He went on to thank the La Luna community and all its friends who continue to patronize the resort's offerings during this period of economic and social challenges. Trellona Charles, GBN News.
Well done, La Luna. Stay with us. The weather and sports up next.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
For your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today. Trends come and go, but jewelry is forever in style. Give a gift that lasts a lifetime. Diamond Intercontinental have diamond jewelry, gold and silver jewelries, engagement rings, wedding bands, chains, bracelets, and so much more. They also carry brands such as Anne Klein and Guess. Why wait? Visit Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store at the Esplanade Mall. Call 440-231234. The number again, 232-1234.
For quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Hills and Valley Pharmacy offers both wholesale and retail pharmaceutical and over-the-counter products. We have the most competitive and affordable prices. We are the agents for Vit Plus multivitamin for healthy everyday lifestyle and Sonatogen powder. Hills and Valley Pharmacy supplies the best quality, name brand clinical products such as Rescue Oil, Bio Oil, Neutrogena, Aveeno, and Clarisil. We offer the most convenient opening hours. Our telephone numbers are 435-6904 or 6903. Remember, at Hills and Valley Pharmacy, your health is our business. We care.
Now open, Hills and Valley Medicare Center, your one-stop for medical supplies, massage therapy, physiotherapy, and an in-house physician. At Hills and Valley, your health is our business.
Good evening, sporting fans. The good news broke on GBN's Good Morning program that fans will be allowed to view the World Cup qualifying match between Grenada and Montserrat on Tuesday. However, GFA Communications Officer Nisha Peters says only fully vaccinated fans are allowed and all COVID-19 protocols will be followed.
However, we've not been using the usual stand, no fans in the main stand. When you come to the stadium, you enter the main stand as a stand as a Q&A James Athletic Stadium. We're using the secondary pavilion for that game over at the cricket end. So tickets will be sold at the old GFA, to the booth at the old GFA office. And that end tickets will be selling. It's $30 to get in. Now we have two games that day. We have St. Vincent and Cuba. They play the first game at 4. And then we have our Spice Boys taking Montserrat from 7 p.m.
She says patrons must carry the required documents to prove that they are fully vaccinated.
Once you present your ID, and the ID you use to register when taking your vaccine, walk with that ID and your vaccine card that they gave to you. And yeah, you pay your $30 and come see 2 wonderful games, and especially the Spice Boys. Let's watch the Spice Boys beat up Montserrat.
Meanwhile, Grenada has now been eliminated from World Cup qualifying for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Head coach Michael Findlay says it was a disappointing result for everybody as goals win football matches and the Spice Boys could not maximize their chances of losing 1-0 to Antigua on Friday. Coach Findlay says he was, however, pleased with the overall performance of the team.
I was pleased on their efforts in terms of how we've wanted to play and how we're addressing the program and how we're addressing the team and the introduction of new players. And you know, quite frankly, we dominated the game territorially, and we dominated the game from a technical and tactical point of view. And the way we want to play certainly was on show. But at the end of the day, there's a saying that I use quite often, both with the players and have done throughout my career, is that you need critical ability in critical areas at critical times, and if you don't have that, you're not going to see the successful part of football.
He admits that the Spice Boys lost possession while in transition. However, the resulting goal did not affect the team mentally.
We actually were in possession of the ball and gave it away without real thought, and we were punished for it. In terms of the rebound, I think they were a little bit shocked at the time that they lost a goal, but I think they're strong emotionally and mentally, and they rebounded. And again, we kept going at them under the program and under the strategy we had put in place, which they were following, and we kept playing. But as I said, unfortunately, and as you point out, we weren't able to capitalize on the chances that were created.
The head coach says the coaching staff was confident with the decisions made, despite the results not ending in their favor. Grenada's Rion Radix has made history for this country by becoming the first Grenadian match official to officiate in the CONCACAF Nations League third-place match between Honduras and Costa Rica. The CONCACAF Referees Committee has announced the match officials assigned to the 2021 CONCACAF Nations League finals yesterday. Radix has consistently performed at the highest level and is seeking to become the first ever Grenadian to officiate at a FIFA World Cup final tournament. Speaking about Radix's appointment, First Vice President Alan James, who is chairman of the GFA Referees and Assistant Referees Committee, expressed his delight at the appointment and encourages others to aspire to achieve similar success in the field of refereeing. Jamaica's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price recorded the second fastest time ever clocked over the women's 100 meters after registering a blistering 10.63 to destroy the field at the JAAA Olympic Destiny Series at the National Stadium on Saturday. The mark, which was registered in a 1.3 legal wind reading, obliterated the country's previous national record of 10.70 that she previously shared with compatriot Elaine Thomas-Herah. The run also moved the athlete up the world's fastest list, sitting her second behind the United States' Florence Griffith Joyner, who still holds the record in 10.49, which was set in 1988. Another U.S. athlete, Carmelita Jeter, has now dropped to third on the all-time list with her time of 10.65. That's it for sports. Original segment is up next. This is your One Caribbean hookup. The United States Department of State has issued a warning against all travel to Haiti with a level 4 alert, which states do not travel to Haiti due to kidnapping, crime, civil unrest, and COVID-19. In addition, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention issued a level 4 travel health notice for the country, indicating a very high level of COVID-19. In its summary, the State Department noted that, among other things, kidnapping is widespread and victims regularly include U.S. citizens. The State Department also warned that violent crime such as armed robbery and carjacking is common. It said, and I quote, "Travelers are sometimes followed and violently attacked and robbed shortly after leaving the Port-au-Prince International Airport. Robbers and carjackers also attack private vehicles stuck in heavy traffic congestion and often target lone drivers, particularly women." Unquote. Due to the current political upheaval in the country, protests, demonstrations, tire burning, and roadblocks are frequent, unpredictable, and can turn violent. Meanwhile, in St. Lucia, the housekeeping, laundry, and ground staff of the St. Jude Hospital stayed off the job on Friday, June 4th. The apparent sick out follows protest action on Tuesday, June 1st by kitchen staff who complained of what they say are poor working conditions. We get the details in this report.
On the heels of Tuesday's sit-in by the employees of the St. Jude Hospital's kitchen staff comes a wave of protests by more of the hospital's ancillary departments. Friday's industrial action involved workers from housekeeping, grounds, laundry, and kitchen. The Chief Executive Officer of the St. Jude Hospital, Diane Henry Ernest, says she learned about the protest upon her arrival at work on Friday morning.
When I inquired, they told me that it was because of negotiations and also salaries and wages, payment of salaries and wages. So I was a bit disturbed because I'm saying these are negotiated items. At the moment, negotiation is going on. And the last thing about this is the NWU is supposed to be meeting with us on the 11th, that is next week Friday. So it is not like these issues are not being addressed. So I am a bit disturbed that my staff members are staying out, and this is the reason.
The St. Jude Hospital's CEO says the idea that the management of the hospital is not sensitive to the complaints of the workers is unfair. She points to the initial source of the protest, the waterlogged conditions at the kitchen, and argues that she wasted no time in getting the matter addressed.
It's just under 3 weeks that there was a little leak in the kitchen, a leak that would not have caused a flood, and that was taken care of. That was taken care of on Tuesday. The same time that I got to know about it, we actually rectified that problem.
Internationally, a loss of habitat due to urban expansion has forced a herd of wild Asian elephants to leave their home in the south of China. The 15 Asian elephants, a protected species, have been on an epic journey since wandering out of a national park in Yunnan province months ago. A barricade of heavy trucks is the latest tactic to try and guide the rogue herd of elephants away from populated areas in southwest China. We get the details on this Al Jazeera report.
They've trekked hundreds of kilometers, trampling crops and damaging buildings along the way. Their journey has captured the imagination of millions of people following online, but it's less entertaining for those in their path.
I was scared. We came out and saw an elephant that was about 3 meters tall. It really scared us. A baby elephant even ran into our wall before running away. The herd was wandering into the village all day long.
The herd of 15 wild elephants is from a nature reserve on China's southwestern border with Laos. Since setting out in spring last year, they've walked nearly 500 kilometers north and are now near the city of Kunming, the provincial capital of Yunnan State. It's home to around 8.5 million people. The authorities are trying to keep the elephants out by forming a barricade with heavy trucks.
We are here to block the elephants. Traffic police will tell us what to do in details. We received a notice at noon. We are a truck team, and traffic police officers said they need some trucks. As long as I'm needed, I will stay here.
Animal scientists say they don't know why the elephants left their home. China's elephant population has grown in recent years as a result of conservation efforts, but at the same time, deforestation has reduced their habitat. So far, the herd has caused more than $1 million worth of crop damage, but no one's been injured. Officials are tracking the elephants' movements by drone. Where they'll go next, nobody knows. When they'll stop is also unclear. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.
That's it for your One Caribbean Hookup. I'm Trellona Charles. Thank you for joining us.
Let's recap the headlines. St. David's man complains to police about $150 debt. A woman is killed over the funds a few hours later. Rubis promises full investigation into fiery death at Grand Mall Terminal. Tamika Gilbert awarded by the Queen for her exceptional voluntary service. Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority to commission new landfill at Perseverance. And around the globe, the United States issues warning against all travel to Haiti, and wild elephants cause chaos in China. In sports, fully vaccinated fans will be allowed at the Grenada-Montserrat match on Tuesday. If you missed any parts of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television's Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Chrislyn Lashington. That's the news. We'll see you again. Good night.